Yes, sir.
Okay, now, still on indices, please, if you were with us in our previous class, take notes. This is a continuation. We were able to touch very few questions, and we want to touch the remaining question here. So if you take notes, we didn't touch all the questions. So if you are in our previous class, please try to go through this video and compare with the previous class. The previous class is part 1 of it. You see indices there. So this is going to be indices part 2. Still a continuation of the previous work. So go there, subscribe, please try to follow. We are still on Facebook. Let's continue. Still on indices. It's very simple, like we said. So if you look carefully, we want to take the first example here, which is example number 1 here, still on indices part 2. Okay, let's go. How do we work on this? Number 1, we were told that 2a square is equals 36. So quickly, remember I told us sometimes, if you were in my previous class, I told us that anytime square is crossing equal sign, it becomes square root. So you look carefully, when this square crosses to the other side, we have 2a is equals to square root of what? 36. So we have that 2a is equals to, what's the square root of 36? We have what? 6. We have 6. So what do we do at this point? We divide both sides by what? By the coefficient of a, which is what? 2. So which is, you divide by 2, you divide by 2. So this will give us a is equals what? 3. Number 2. Question number 2, we have that 16 over 81 raised to the power of minus 3 over 4. This is minus 3 over 4, please, minus 3 over 4. So how do we work on this? Quickly, we turn these two values to index form. This is going to give us 16 in index form is 2 raised to the power of 4. We open our brackets, we still do that to 81. 81 is 3 raised to the power of 4. All to the power of minus 3 over 4. Quickly, this is the same thing as saying 2 raised to the power of 4 by one of the law of indices, like we said in the previous class, is 3 over 4 over 3 raised to the power of 4, then minus 3 over 4. So at the end of the day, this will give us 4. We can't eliminate this 4. We have 2 raised to the power of minus 3. And 4, we eliminate 4. We have 3 raised to the power of minus 3. So if you have 2 raised to the power of minus 3 and 3 raised to the power of minus 3, quickly, this will simply give us 2 raised to the power of minus 3. I told us that this minus sign represents 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3. Then this is our major division sign. Please take note. There's a division sign here. This is the major division sign, which is representing this. Take note. There's a division sign, but this is a major one. Then the same thing happens here. This minus will form 1 over then 3 raised to the power of 3. Do you know that this simply means 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3 is what, class? 2 raised to the power of 3, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which will give us what? 8. We have 8 divided by 1 over 3 raised to the power of 3 is what? 27. So this will at the end of the day give us 1 over 8. This division sign will give us divided by what? 1 over 27. So that at the end of the day, 1 over 8, turning this decimal sign to multiplication, here becomes an inverse, which is a term. We have 27 over 8, over 1 rather, please, over 1. So at the end of the day, we have that 1 times 27 is 27 over 1 times 8 is 8. If you want to break it down from here, maybe to turn it to mixed fraction, no problem. But at this point, we can leave it like this, because there's no number that can actually divide both without remainder. So you can leave it. If you want to turn it to mixed fraction, no problem. But at this point, this is already a kind of improper fraction. So we can leave it like this, or you convert to mixed fraction. So that is it on that. We'll go to the next question. Okay. Okay, so quickly, take notes. This is your practical work exercise, so practice this. Try to drop your answer for us, please. Like we said, just practice this personally and then drop your answer with us. We'll work on this. Drop the answer in the comment section, then I will come to it and I will tell you whether what you did is right or wrong. So drop your answer in the comment section. That's your practice work. So now back to question number 3. Let's quickly look into number 3. How do you start? First of all, you turn A to index form. 8 is simply 2 raised to the power of what? 3. Open bracket, 1/3. This 2 raised to the power 3, which is this index form. Then this 1/3 is what you have here, times 5 raised to the power of 2/3. Then which is going to give us over 10. This 10, we turn this 10, we can break it down to 2 times 5, open bracket, 2/3. Now, if you go to the next step, this will give us 2 raised to the power 3 times 1 is 3/3 times 5 raised to the power of 2/3 over, you can split this quickly. Remember, all squared to the power of 2/3, so you can quickly separate them. You said 2 raised to the power of 2/3 times 5 raised to the power of 2/3. So at this point, we want to turn these denominators to numerators to come to this point so that they all can be on the same line. So remember the rule I taught us some time ago, that when you have a value, you want to turn it to a numerator. What happens? The power becomes negative. So let's work on that now and practice it so that you see. For example, I said when you have 1/a as example, when you carry this a, you want to bring it up because this will give us 1 times a raised to power minus 1. That is at the end of it, you have a raised to power minus 1. That is why we say that 1/a is equivalent to a raised to power minus 1. We said that these two things mean the same thing. So we're going to apply that law here now. When we apply it, we're going to have 2, which is this, raised to power 3/3 times 5 raised to the power of 2/3. Then we start with this 2 times 2 raised to the power, because this was a denominator coming on the same line, the power will become negative, which is minus 2/3 times 5. Then this will be affected, which will give us minus 2/3. So at this point, we begin to factor and pick out our values. We can have this 2 raised to power 3/3 times 2 raised to the power of minus 2/3. Then we have the 5, which is this 2/3 times 5 minus 2/3. So at this point, applying the first law of indices. So by first law of indices, remember, by first law of indices, first law there of indices, a raised to the power of s times a raised to the power of y is going to give us, you pick one of the base, especially when the base are the same. Take note, the base must be the same. You pick one of the base, then you add the exponent, which is s plus y. Please take note, that will give us a, which is one of the base, then you add up the exponent, which is s plus y, which is a raised to the power of s plus y. So the same thing here, these are the same base. We pick one of them, which is 2, then we add up the exponent or the index, which is 3/3 plus this already minus 2/3 times, we pick one of this, 2/3 plus, then we have minus 2/3. This will give us 2. Please take note, this is 2 plus minus with minus. So we'll just quickly look for LCM of this. 3 and 3 here is 3. 3 to 3 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Plus minus is minus. 3 into 3 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Times 5. This is already minus. Plus minus is minus. So, and this is the same thing as this. So this minus this will give us 0. 2/3 minus 2/3 is 0. So at the end of the day, we have that 3 minus 1 minus 2 will give us 1 over 3 times anything to the power of 0 is 1 according to the law of indices, which will give us 1. So automatically our final answer is going to be 2 raised to the power of 3, 1 over 3 times 1, which is the same as what? 2 raised to the power of 1 over 3, or cube root of 2. So this is the answer. So take note, go back to, if you look here, this is your question, please, your practice question. Just practice it. A practice question. This is your practice question. Please practice it and drop your answer in the comment section. Thank you.